Hi guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Look at that nice shining armor. We're playing CubeCraft Duels today. This you may notice I'm not using a cross here. I'm gonna use a cross here soon. This person is just really annoying, and look at how much they're comboing me. I'm gonna combo them now. They watched a lot of Techno play because they realized that if I step on the block, they can hit faster, more, before I can hit them. But I also watched the Techno play. So I'm gonna win. So, the courthouse has been rather silent today. No one's committed any more murders or tax fraud. I love good old tax fraud. But no tax fraud. But so is this cool? They're eating their apple. I can't beat them. I wish I had another apple. I already ate mine. I don't know how, but so everyone who works at the the courthouse actually also takes a little dance class on the side. It's a very interesting one. I could have killed him. Oh, they had 9.5 hearts. Maybe I couldn't have. But it was just like, okay, required for all of you. You gotta do this dance. I mean, it's a dance class. So I mean, I'm fine, but nothing's ever been required before. We always had our choice of doing a dance. Most of the time, we actually did it because we were in the class by choice. But I mean, the thing with the class is it was never really fancy. It was just like, disco. The new age of disco. The new 80s. It wasn't the 80s, it was the 90s. Or was it the 2000s? I'm pretty sure it's the 2000s. Yeah, it wasn't the 80s, it was the 90s. It was the 90s, the cool was the 90s. So, late 90s. So, we're just like, this is required, and it's not the new age of disco. It's just, what? But I'm just like, what? But that's all. You're changing things? No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to change stuff. We the students get to change stuff. You don't get to change stuff without our consent. It wasn't our idea. Yeah, we were all required for one reason. Virginia. At the time, we were all in Virginia because we had the money to buy super cool Virginia stuff. And you all know, when you can buy super cool Virginia stuff, you buy super cool Virginia stuff. And of course, it was just like the Virginia Reel. The Virginia Reel. This is a folk dance with partners. When I hear partners, I'm just like, okay, I'll go with that guy. I shall go with him. No. boys with girls, girls with boys. Happiness is I finally got we finally got a paper. The girls finally got their revenge from elementary school. Oh wait, they hated it too. Oh, so, okay, I don't think that's a good idea, dance system. I know you're trying to give them revenge, but they don't like it either. They don't like it either, man. Come on, man. You don't, no, you try to give them a chance to get their revenge, but they hate it too? I don't understand it. So it's just like, okay, so it's really old. I mean, linking arms, it's like a square dance. But then, that's literally it. Thing is, yeah, the big thing is, I'm gonna grab that lot. There's one part where you hold hands, and I'm just like, oh. Oh no. And I know there's the part where it's just like, they go under you, and there are some kind of short people in this class. I'm just like, I'm not one of them. I'm glad I'm not. Super glad. We do it. Then, of course, it's very horrible. Now, I mean, we're not old enough so that our parents are dead, or parents are not dead. They're gonna come and see it. Sure, their grandpas, their grandma, they're elderly, but they're gonna see it. Well, you may see that this isn't actually the 90s. I mean, that was just an idea. It's not actually the 90s. It's 2020. There's a little bit of a virus going around. Just a little one. Bye-bye dance classes. Happiness as served on a silver platter. I'm so happy. Thank you there. Thank you. Oh, great. Powerful people who decided to bring this pandemic into existence. Don't get me wrong, it's garbage. I hate this thing, but that's the one good thing. No more dance class. Yeah, the thing is, we could have left, but we like dance class. It's because it's like the new 80s, except it's the 90s, except it's the 2000s. Yeah. It's the 2020s, yeah. So cool. I mean, so that was fun. Very fun, I mean. I got paired with Gertie. You remember Gertie, the court president. Because we were getting bored of our life. There was no tax fraud at the time. We love a bit of tax fraud. Murder's okay. Tax fraud. Yeah. Everything we do that isn't court stuff is because we're bored and there's no tax fraud. Yeah, no tax fraud. We need that tax fraud to be happy. Silence. Yeah. Yeah, so, am I allowed to say? Oceans, thank you, sir. Let's go kill him. So, die is my new strategy. Die. Now, sir, die. Okay, get that one hit off on him. It's one hit. Hit him. And he combat blocked. Garbage game. What else should I talk about? That's my problem. I have nothing to talk about. I feel like a horrible video gamer. Virtual court's been fun. Nothing to tell there. I mean, we're out of Susan's stories. Because, Susan's stories are the best stories, but there's no Susan stories left. Because Susan, all Susan really did was be mean to me. So, yeah. A lot of things to talk about with a lot of time left. I don't know. Let's kill this guy. Because he's cool. He's gonna. I was gonna tell you who wins or loses, but I realized that's probably gonna leave early because they know who wins. Yeah. So there was also this story one time. There's no story to tell. They'll. Wow, I was actually low. Well, goodbye, friends.